A very popular RV brand is being sold. Probably a lot of people can be disappointed about this. We'll also have some updates regarding RV sales and some other things in this video. Before we start it, please make sure you subscribe, notification bells on. We put out a lot of videos, and the only way you're gonna know if we put out new videos if you're subscribed and the notification bells on. So let's get into this video.
Before we kick it off, I just want to show everybody the USA Bling hat. They have been delivered to a lot of people. We're starting to see pictures posted, and that's great. They came out so good. Thanks again to everybody that bought one. Your pictures are looking good. As you get them, guys, post them in our group, our Facebook group, Endless RVing, RVers Coming Together. We want to see them, and we, again, appreciate your support.
So far, it's been 100% positive feedback.
Yes, they're good quality.
108 of them. Now, this design's not going to be back. However, if you want not a similar, but kind of an offshoot design, we maybe can work on that. But this one is done. I know somebody emailed us like, oh, I bought one for my wife, and now another family member.
I know, it was one run. Limited
it's just
time
what it
only,
is, yeah.
So
let's get into this. The first thing is going to be the RV sales for April of 2025. Now, as you know, shipment numbers always come out first, and then they're followed a couple of weeks later by registrations, which are the sales. So this is coming from RVbusiness.com. It's dated June 9th, 2025. The headline is Statistical Surveys Incorporated, SSI, retail sales continue year-over-year decline in April. And this has been since 2023. So we're gonna give you some numbers.
There were 33,661 retail registrations in the fourth month of this year, which is a 9.3% decrease versus the 36,803 for the same period in 2024. For comparison, the RVIA reported that there were 35,375 RV shipments in April of 2025.
Year to date, there have been 105,588 registrations. That's a difference of 7.6% versus the 113,603 registrations for the same period of last year. So for comparison, there was 133,223 wholesale shipments in the first 4 months of 25, a 26% difference versus the retail registrations. Now, we're not going to get into the full story, but Winnebago just made an announcement about their profits. They're down also, and they have a forecast that doesn't look very good, at least for Winnebago, which does a lot of motorized, and a lot of this is affecting motorized. But the next part of this video is going to be a very popular towable brand that we were kind of surprised by this.
So let's break down these numbers for you. There are actually two areas where the numbers did increase, but most of them did see a decrease. So in the United States, for travel trailers, we had a 6.2% decrease. Fifth wheels had a 7.4% decrease. Camping trailers were down 28.5%, and park models were up 34.5%.
Class A's were down 21.8%, Class C down 6.1%, Class B's were down 18.1%. Let's get into Canada, where the travel trailers were down 12.8%, fifth wheels were down 19.3%, camping trailers were down 61.8%, park models were down 33.3%.
And then the motorized Class A's were down 37.9%. Class C's, this is the second one, this was an increase of 18.3%, and Class B's were down 38.8%. Obviously, the Canadian numbers are on a smaller scale than the US.
So let's get into the next part of this story. This headline is from RVnews.com. Rev Group says they are selling Lance Camper. On an earnings call with analysts, Rev Group president and CEO, I don't even know how to say this last name. I'm going to call him Mark S.
Mark Skorniesny?
Skorniesny, maybe.
Skorniesny? I don't know.
Said the company is planning to sell Lance Camper. They're in active discussions with prospective buyers. So there's not a buyer yet, but they're listing it as that they're made it public that they're selling this company.
So the CEO, Mark S., said, selling Lance Camper aligns with our broader objective of concentrating on scalable operations with stronger competitive positioning and margin potential, meaning they're probably not making money. And
They're
also
always not making money.
Right.
You're
And
selling,
also,
you're not making money.
Lance is located in California. Some of the travel trailers are manufactured in Indiana, but that's an issue that he brought up too, is just the distance and the logistics of the whole thing.
So the Rev Group listed Lance Camper's assets at $17.1 million with debt of $11.6 million. Rev Group expected a non-cash loss of $30 million on the Lance Camper business. So that's obviously the big driving factor there. Like MJ said, they were based out in California, and then they have another manufacturing in Indiana, but a lot of it's out of California. So logistically, you know, that Indiana area, if you're new to RVing, everything is there, right?
It's the epicenter.
Not only the manufacturers, like all the parts that go into it, like so the levelers and the air conditioners and everything, it's right there. So it's very convenient and efficient for manufacturers to be in that Elkhart County area.
So the CEO said Lance Camper's distance from the company's other RV businesses in northern Indiana was a factor. Lance is based in Lancaster. I wonder if it's Lancaster or Lancaster, because it's not, I don't know if it's like PA. Californians, let us know. Lancaster, California. He said the distance presented logistical and operational challenges that kept Rev Group from optimizing Lance Camper. So Lance Camper is Rev Group's only towable division, right? They have travel trailers and they have truck campers.
Rev Group also has, of course, Fleetwood. They have American Coach. They have Renegade and a couple other bus companies, stuff like bus manufacturing. Lance Camper was officially founded in 1965 by Jack Cole and Jeff Soulelis. It was sole concentration on manufacturing truck campers until 2009 when they began manufacturing travel trailers. The group was bought by Rev Group in 2018, and there's the story from there. You know, obviously you had that peak during COVID, and now throughout the whole industry, you're seeing that decline, and they're looking for another buyer. So I know that's a little bit of a cult following, like the Lance Campers. It's a huge thing.
I love Lance truck campers, by the way. They're so cool.
They're nice. They're really nice. I remember the last time we saw them at the Tampa show, they were really expensive. I remember saying like, wow, this is a lot of money for a truck camper or a travel trailer.
If you own a Lance truck camper or travel trailer, let us know in the comments below what has been the quality. We've heard both, so let us know.
Also in the comments, let us know, what are your travels? We're now in the swing of summer. What's everybody's travel plans? We want to know. Of course, our subscribers always find information from others out there. If you like videos like this to the left of us, we'll put our RV news playlist. We'll also put our RV tours playlist. And for myself and MJ, it's a journey of a lifetime. And we'll see you on the road.